Some of you may ask, why aren't we going travelling this year? We've got beautiful weather, be great to set off. There's a number of reasons. One, I volunteered for a COVID trial. Not getting COVID, but for the vaccines. Can't say which trial it is, but it means that I have to regularly go to one of the hospitals in Hull for blood tests, just to see how the vaccines are working and etc. So that means we're really locked to Hull. Second reason is I started work just part-time, just temporary, just very casual, filling in for lockkeepers at Hull Marina. So if the lockkeepers are off sick or on holiday, then if you're visiting Hull Marina and you hear my dulcet tones, that's me. I'm letting you in and out of the lock. And I think the third reason is we're still unsure about COVID. We did not want to get locked into places. Yes, we want to get up into Scotland and around the west coast, but we're sort of getting a bit, you just don't know where COVID's going at the moment. So we decided 2021 we would remain at base. I clear these trials in February 2022, so hopefully after the trials are finished we'll be able to get away.
I'd just like to say thank you to Charlie from Zen Voyager for our special gifts, and that's because he likes our videos, and apparently we inspired him to get a boat and start a boating life, which, hey, when it's like this, it's brilliant. But even in the winter, it's fantastic. Can't knock it. Thank you, Charlie.
I want to have a quick look at our mooring regime. We've got two fixed length lines which are fixed to the front of the finger here. Forward one goes to the bow, and that's just looped around, ready to slip, and that's one of the last lines we take off. The next one is a forward spring, and that comes back to our middle cleat, and that is fixed to length, and we slip that on first when we're coming back in, and now I can use the outboard engine in reverse just to pull us around and pull us in. Then we have the white line here, which goes to our forward middle cleat, and that comes back as a spring again, a back spring. So that comes as a back spring to a rear cleat on the deck, which I've just got and fitted. We then have a back line just to prevent us going forward. We have another line there, which is a slip line, which is one of the ones we just hold as a temporary when we're ready to slip off the berth. So that's just set, ready to go, and we just pull that straight through. Then on the port side, we have a back spring down to the deck cleat, and then again we just have a safety line on there to a chain from a rear cleat, and that's just to prevent us swinging when the winds get really high, because we do have a lot of windage. Now this is on the east side of the boat. On the port side we get all the wind onto the starboard really, but it does start us moving and swinging and bobbing. So I've just got to do the final connection. no piercing shrill. We've got power on, so let's feed the excess back in.
More wires to the collection behind the electrical panel.
And if I can reach the switch, which is way down.
Yep, I think that works. It works.
Hey.
And
What a red sky tonight, with real black clouds ahead. This is how 3 skippers and a trainer try to turn a boat around. That's a beautiful morning. We're just getting ready. We're going to have a nice gentle run down to Spurn Point for the day and just sit there enjoying the sunshine. See if we can get the dinghy ashore and check 1 or 2 systems out. Right, because we're taking the tide, we're actually doing 8.4 knots at about 1200 RPM. So we're hardly using any fuel, but still running at 8.5 knots, which is lovely. We're just coming past Immingham. Just coming into the haze a little bit now. We're just approaching Hawkins Point. We're just in the area where we're getting wind over tide at the moment. So just got a little bit of a chop, it's not bad. So, but the cats are not very happy. There's still clear skies, got a bit of a breeze, it's a southeasterly, not very strong, but because we've got a good strong tide pushing out, because we're on spring tides. It's a big tide today. It is just giving us a little bit of chop. And just on the south bank there we can see again the tower for Grimsby. Getting quite a cloud formation coming off to the south.
Dropped to 2.8. It's between 2.8 and 2.9. But as knots is getting higher, it's 2.3 now. Out of gear then. 2.9 still.
And here we are down at Spurn Head again. We just watched Winston go around Spurn. Missed him on the video though. So what a difference going back. We're now going back with the tide and with the wind. And so apart from a little bit of rolling due to being on a following sea, it's flat calm. Massive difference. Wow, that was a brilliant run down to Spurn. Got a bit burnt, nose and forehead. Got really blasted with the sun, coming back up especially. Oh, fantastic day. A little bit cool. The wind was blowing south-southeast. Should have been warmer than it was, but anyway, can't have everything. So we're just working on our next little run. I think that's going to be down to Wells next to the sea, which isn't. That'll be in a couple of weeks' time, couple of 3 weeks. Just waiting for the right tides, weather, etc. And we'll be down there for a few days or so. We'll probably be going down with a buddy boat my way. So we'll see how that goes.